Hey, good morning. 194 of the Playhouse of the Morning. Not great date in a couple of minutes on the Playhouse, 6:50 in the morning as we dive into a round of Am I the Jerk? We solicit for these every once in a while on the Playhouse social media, and basically we'll just roundtable it real quick and vote. Does this person sound like a jerk or not a jerk? Am I the jerk? Case 1 of 3 today. I had a guy from work slide into my DMs and tell me he'd love to hang out outside of work. I flirted a bit, but then it died out. I did, however, use a screenshot of his original message to me to show my boss, who is also female, as an example of how the guys in our office are pigs. And it played a part of me getting slid into a new role at work, getting higher pay, and I think he even got a vague talking to about how he needs to keep his pen out of company ink and women in the office think he's creepy. Am I the jerk for outing him?
100%.
But you flirt because you flirted. Mm-hmm. You flirted back. So absolutely the jerk.
You use that as like a move to go up in the company. If you wouldn't have flirted back, like if you would have said, I'm sorry, but this isn't appropriate and I don't appreciate that. But the fact that like you accepted it, you flirted back, then you screenshot it, showed it to your boss. I don't like it at all. And then now people think he's creepy. That's not fair.
Well, and never mind the fact that you might be setting yourself up for some awkwardness if he just shows the rest of the messages
Oh,
that
yeah.
you neglected to show where you're flirting back at first.
That'd be the ammo that I'd be firing off. That's for sure. Yeah. But I like how they said, don't dip your pen in the company ink.
Yes.
And he did it like off a company's time because he like slid into her DMs. It's not like he like sent her a work email or something.
Yeah, I do think you were we all vote jerk.
Jerk.
Yes.
Jerk in that one. Case 2 of 3, my neighbor does a horrible job mowing their lawn, and it makes me feel like my lawn looks ugly. Really, our entire street looks worse because of them and their poor lawn care. So under the guise of doing a favor for them, I sometimes will whip through my neighbor's lawn after I do my own lawn so it looks uniform with my lawn. I try to act like I'm being kind to them and doing them a favor, and they always tell me it's unnecessary. We actually really love doing lawn work. It's okay, but I just want it to look good selfishly. It's not for them. It's for me. Am I the jerk?
Is this about you?
I wish I had that kind of time. I wish I had that kind of time.
I don't. I mean, if you want to take the time to do it, I don't think you're the jerk. I mean, you're doing it because of a jerk move, but I don't think you're the jerk for doing it. If you want to waste your time to do it,
Because you are doing something nice for them ultimately, right? You are doing a kindness to them. You're mowing their lawn for them.
But you're doing an act of kindness behind something bad. The reason why you're not doing it because you have a good heart and you're like, okay, Susan, you can't mow because of your bad hips. You're like, no, you do a terrible job, so I'm going to mow. That's where the issue is. That's why I'm going to say half jerk.
So half jerk because you're doing a nice thing, but you're doing it for sketchy reasons.
Yes.
Okay. And I'll say half jerk too. I like half jerk.
Half
I
jerk.
didn't know that was an option.
I
going
didn't
half
know
jerk.
either. I'm still going with not the jerk. You're not a jerk.
At all?
No, I mean, if you want to waste your time doing it for like, if you have OCD, like, what are you going to do?
It's
Take a pill for
ulterior
it?
motives. Yes, you would take a pill and you would get help through a therapist or something else. Not just go mow everybody's yard because you don't like how it looks.
But you are doing a nice thing. Ultimately, he's doing a nice thing for this person.
Right.
The person said they like to mow their own yard.
Well, I do feel like that was them passive aggressively being like,
Please stop.
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 Yeah, so I guess that was kind of the roundabout way for that. Yeah. Still not the jerk, though.
And am I the jerk? Final one today. I had a guy. Oh, wait, that's the one we just did. My boss recently sat me down and told me about some people who would be leaving the company soon and asked if I'd be willing to take on some extra duties and get extra money when they go. And I said yes. A week later, a great opportunity elsewhere has come along. Am I the jerk that I went ahead and committed to this new situation at a new company at work just after he got rid of these people? Basically, days later, I did this.
Did she give at least like a 2-week notice?
Does that make the difference for you?
I think that would. I would just have to say, like, it's not your fault on the timing of that.
Right.
Like, what a coincidence. I would say, I am sorry that I took on this responsibility. However, I'm going to have to give you a 2-week notice because
Everyone wants me.
this other opportunity was presented to me and this is a better fit for me. Then she could maybe even use that as like some leveraging.
Is it money?
How much is the pay?
I mean, does that
Right.
make the difference
That
for you?
makes a difference.
Obviously, it's a better opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you said, yes, I'm going to do this, and I'll help you out after these people are gone, and I'll take that extra money. knowing you were leaving.
Right.
Like, it wasn't intentional. I'd say you're not a jerk just because it wasn't on purpose. It just kind of sucky timing. Like, it sucks for that guy that just posed a bunch of people and then now you're going to go. But, like, that was his choice, right?
Switch it up to, I would go half jerk.
Give you a half jerk on that
I
one?
like that. Yeah, I like that option. That's a half jerk move.
But I think if you give the proper amount of time and say you're leaving, it's not your responsibility, though, to take over all these other people's jobs.
Especially now you're leaving.
Yeah, well, but it's like you have your own job. Let's not think that they're even leaving. It's not your responsibility to have to cover and have your boss put you in that situation. But you already said yes. That's just bad timing. You have a better opportunity. Take it.
So our only like full like undisputed jerk today is the woman that like flirted with a guy and then sent screenshots of just his part in it. That's the jerk today.
100%.